meeting is being recorded.
Good morning to our patching podcast team here this morning. Happy Saturday.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hold on real quick, Marci.
I know
Good
she's
morning.
good. She just muted. Okay, go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Peter. You're
Okay,
good.
so good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, September the 10th. I don't know where the time went, but it is our second Saturday of the month. And if you, everybody's popping on. What's up, Bob? Okay, good morning, everyone. So, my name is Peter No, Senior Presidential Director here with LifeWave. I have my beautiful co-host and my sponsor, my enroller, my partner in crime, Miss Marci Preble. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. Happy Saturday. Boy, do we have a great training today. So I look forward to sharing all of our good stuff. Go ahead, Peter.
Okay, and everyone, if you are brand new here this morning to our first training call, or if you've been with us for a month, 6 months, a year, even 2 or 3 years, because September is Marci and I's 3-year anniversary, so no one can be older than us, right? But if you've been with us all this time, if you have been to the gym, if you have been to our Saturday workouts, okay, notice that it's constantly week in, week out, the same topics, and it's the same 4 weeks. So this week is the second week where we will be sharing the follow-up, right, on the 333.
Follow up and the close.
And the close.
Yeah.
So what we do every week, just imagine, everyone, for all the brand new people, what you're going to learn is really the whole skill sets from beginning to end on what to say, what to send, how to send. And we have tried and trued all our system here, what we've done. Now, we don't want you to change who you are. Always remember that. But we're going to give you the skill sets to become a professional network marketer in the most simplest way, okay? So we have Bob Campbell, we have Marci Preble this morning. Bob is going to share the way that he has been using his script, or the way that he trains and just talks to people. Bob has been with us for almost 2 years now, and he has built a huge organization with Amy Holmesy. And if everybody knows Amy, you know Bob. If you know Bob, you know Amy, okay? But for the next Saturdays, continuing on forever, we're going to take a section and highlight all our SPDs, so everyone can get to know our presidential directors and our senior presidential directors every single weekend, and you get to hear and learn more in depth how they build their business, what they've done to build their business, and how they're just growing their organizations, okay? So without further ado, everyone, enjoy today's training. It is going to be really, really good. If you've heard of this before, get a refresher. If you're hearing this for the first time, make sure you absorb this, okay? And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, come to the working class with Marci and I so we can apply what you've learned, okay? So you can learn and absorb, but then learning and training is different than working, okay? So today we're gonna learn and absorb. So Marci, are you ready?
I am, and I love how you said that, Peter. Today is training, and then come work with us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 11 o'clock Pacific for 1 hour, and that's on the job training. We actually go to work. So today we're going to train on the follow-up on the close. Last week we trained on exposing. So if you're new to the call, go to our Telegram and pull up the recording on exposing, and then you will catch up with us. I'm going to train for 30 minutes on the follow-up and the close, and then Bob's going to train on the next 30 minutes on exactly what scripts he uses, and he's going to give you real life experiences. My guess on exposing, follow-up, and the close, but whatever Bob decides to do will be great, so just enjoy. And once again, if you've been new, or if you've been on this call for years, you'll know that we do similar trainings, because in network marketing, we are a system of duplication, which means we do the same thing over and over and over again. So if you feel like, oh, I know all this, then I would tell you, you need to be doing more exposing and bringing people into the business with you to learn it, because that's what this is all about. New people under you, which we all do a little bit of work, and that's called leverage for the business of residual income. So the more people that you bring into training, the more leverage you have. The more people you bring into working with you on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the working office, the more leverage you have, because they work under you in the business. So let's get started. Go ahead and get your notebook out. There's my notebook. Everybody should have a notebook, because professional network marketers are always taking notes. I'm sure Peter has his notebook. So let's talk about thank you, Don, the 4 sites that we use now in our business. Write this down. Our first site is startx39now.com. Yes, I said startx39now.com. We have moved to the Now site because it's our international site, and we are putting more and more good things on it. I'm going to show you quickly that site now so you understand how we are loading it with new content. And this site, Peter and I own. So it is a site that we can always update. And if any of you guys have like ideas on what we need to add, we can add anything that you desire. So we have, and what we use this site for is we use this site to pre-qualify to see if people want a gift, a 5-day supply or the 30-day money back guarantee. We have this site in English, Spanish, and Deutsch now. That's why we call it the international site. And we have videos on light. We have videos on stem cell, the patents, the GHK copper peptides here. What I love, oh, this is David Schmidt's video. I love that about X39, the technology and the issues it helps. If you're new, you should be looking at all these. And what we added to this site is our new training and our patching podcast. So you can take people and say, oh, well, go to startx39now.com and check out when we have our patching podcast. It's right there.
Oh, my word.
Uh-oh, we need that to be muted. Okay. And then what we're also going to have added, which you guys don't know, it's my surprise, is we on YouTube, Peter, I need someone to mute all, please. I need help. I need help. Can you mute all or find the people talking? Thank you. We also have the LifeWave YouTube channel right here where you can search David Schmidt and what he talks about, X39 and all of our patches. And I believe I'm going to add the 1-page all patching sheet so people can have that connected to YouTube. So just wait and see some of the new things we're adding to this international site. Once again, that is startx39now.com. The next site that we use in our business is startx39biz.com. That's biz.com. And a few things I want to show to you is first our system. We do 3-3-3, ask, share, give. What does that mean? We patch 3 a day, we follow up with 3 a day, and we invite 3 to Zoom. When we patch 3 a day, we ask a question. We share a quick link, that's startx39now.com, and a short testimonial about ourselves, and we give a gift. I like a 5-day supply of X39 only. We always expose with X39, and then we add the other patches to help people with what's going on with them as a plus. And we give a 30-day or a 30-day money back guarantee. Bob's going to talk more about his scripting and the whole ask, share, give today, I am sure. So when we ask the question, we always ask, what's going on with you? What do you know about, or what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with, what do you know about stem cells? Then we share startx39now.com. We share a quick testimonial about ourselves, and we give a gift. That is our system. For those of you who want to come in the office, that's what we do together in the office. We do the system in the office, and we do on-the-job training. We also give some free gifts to get the pump prime so you can learn by doing the work. So if you want to know more about that, you can look at the training video. You can go to the BeActivating guide, and there's now more trainings just on the working in the office, and you click the link for this. This is brand new. So if you want to know more about what we do in the office, just look at the videos. It's that easy. And Peter asked that our podcast schedules be on the front of the site. So they are now, as well as the training. There's also a PDF right here that you can open up and send to people, or print, because Cisco wanted to print it. Once again, I own startx39biz.com. Peter and I own this site. We can do anything you ask on this site. You like that, don't you, Bob? Okay. And we also have all of our events. Don't forget, Hawaii is October 8th. You just click on here and you can come to the live event, register. The registration link now works. You can also come live, okay? So this is what I mean by our backbone. Also, just want you to know that the Arizona event I confirmed with corporate is October 22nd, not October 8th. If you click this link, you will see that you have different, you see the 22nd, but when you click the registration, you will see, yes, they still have 2 different times on here. Don't worry about it. Just know that it is the 22nd, not the 8th. Okay, so there's a little bit of FYI. We're trying to get them to change it at corporate, but it has been tricky. So that is that. So let's then go to, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, you get these blasts out and I want to know what's going on, but I don't get the blast. No problem. Click here and you can put your name, cell number, and email, submit, and you too will get the blast. So if your team members want the blast, tell them to go to the site and sign up, and they too will get the same blast out that some of you are getting. So we do 333 Ask, Share, Give, and we're going to talk about the follow-up and the close in just a moment. But before we do, I want to show you a few other things on the backbone that I've added that are really quite good. The first is, of course, Start X39 Now is now here, and we have moved everything to the Now site. So everything on the Biz site is the Now site. I know many of you have business cards with startx39.com. That's okay. That's the domestic site. Still use those until your business cards are complete, but know that everything is moving to the Now site. And I just got new cards with the Now, and all our business envelopes, the next runs will be changed to the Now. So our team is changing to the Now site. Just want to be clear about that. So then this is the other thing that is so good. Join Telegram. I want to show you what we've been adding in Telegram for you. Please go to Telegram and click the link so you can be part of our BeActivating community. This is testimonials, pictures, training, Zoom events, and communication. This is everything. Everything goes on this site. We have BeActivating Testimonials only. This goes back for the last 3 years. This is what we're using. So please join the BeActivating Testimonials only. Some of you have been on the Quantum Testimonials only. I ask that you come join our brand of BeActivating as we do all the work, and it's our people running all the testimonials, and Beamy, by the way, and thank you, Beamy, for that. We also just added the BeActivating Business Training only. This is for the last 3 years, all of our business trainings, and you can go check that out. Lastly, we also added the Practitioner Telegram group, which is all of our doctor calls on Thursday with Dr. Patty. It's excellent. And lastly, you can thank our girl Kathy from Idaho for the before and after pictures. I'm going to show these to you in a moment. Pictures say 1,000 words and they are good. So all you do is go to startx39biz.com under Join Telegram and you grab the links and you can edit, copy, and edit, paste to anyone you want, or you can add people to the group by just edit, copying, edit, pasting the link and sending it to them. They must have Telegram downloaded to use. So if they don't know how to do that, tell them to download Telegram through their Apple or their Android and sign up for it. And then they come back to the page and click all these groups to join. So I love this so much. I'm going to quickly show you the before and after. And Jan, I need help with admitting, please. You are a co-host. I believe you can admit as a co-host. I see you as a co-host. It says you're a co-host, but maybe not. It's okay. Not a problem. I'll handle it.
Marci, I'm letting him in as fast as I can.
Oh, okay. So you do know that. Okay. I didn't know. I saw Peter move for a minute, so I just needed help. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and share screen real quick what I'm talking about. And let's hope that my share screen is all working correctly. Sometimes this can be tricky. So if it doesn't quite work right, I apologize, but I think I got it correct. Give me one moment. Oh, I did. Okay, so look at this, you guys. So, oh, there's Bob Campbell. Bob, I was calling you. Okay, so there's my before after. Look at this. Let's see if we can show you. I mean, look at this before after of our beautiful man. Look at day 1, day 2 weeks, 7 weeks. Okay, this is, look at the hair growth in the back. You see that? Look at that. It's crazy. Look at our hand. Look at the difference. Oh God, that was me before and after cancer. Woo. Look at the back. Look at our lovely woman that had Bell's palsy and how she looks today. Once again, pictures don't lie. Please add these. You'll find that this really helps. Share. And I want to thank Kathy, practitioner team. Look at this. We had our lovely call with Dr. Stacy and myself on Thursday. Very influential. We also had Dr. Patty and Marci last Thursday at 9 a.m. Some of these we have been moving into our YouTube channel. So we have a nice YouTube channel, and I will share YouTube with you guys next week. But today I just wanted you to see Telegram. Okay, and then here are BeActivating trainings. All of our trainings for the last 2 years. So if somebody says, well, I don't know how to do this business, what do? Send them to the link as they watch some of the trainings. Our BeActivating Testimonials only. This is for the last 3 years. And people are coming in, but look at what you do. You just go search. What do we search? Let's search MS. Look at, there's one of 19 on MS. You just take your finger and you go copy and you go boom and you go Jan and I go Jan Rand and then there is that. And that's how that works. So that's pretty amazing, right? And so let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to show you? So once again, we are the BeActivating team. We are using the BeActivating testimonials only. We are using the stem cell before after pictures. We are using that X39 Practitioner Team. We are using the BeActivating Business Training, and we are using the those are the ones. And so I myself moving to BeActivating, and we have all the telegrams ready to go. So if you have not joined all of those, I ask you to join those. And if you're in some other ones, I would still ask you to come and join the 5 that I think are of so much value to the team. So there is Telegram for you. I hope you found those awesome. We've been working real hard to get those in our biz site to be a benefit for you guys to move your business. So once again, that is our Telegram. I also wanted to show you under Give a Gift. Sally has been working hard, and I want you guys to know these business cards are ready to order. And what I love about these business cards is you can put your name and your cute face, and the QR code goes right to your website. This QR code now goes to startx39now.com, and you can just order those. And oh, she put the new pricing, the $55 for the 250. Sally also just updated her marketing materials, and this is where the marketing materials, order your marketing materials here. We've been working hard to get this site up and ready for you. So these are now the new business cards. She also has all of our older materials. all of our envelopes, all of our great information. We have lots of great cards that you could have in offices. We have cards that show placement and key benefits. So know that this is really good. And lastly, I wanted you guys to also see that we have the gifting bag, which is very reasonable. You order those through Jan, only $8. That's below cost. It cost me $6 just to ship it to you. Now, if you work in the office and you come to work with me, you get them for free, which is cool too, right? So, and then lastly, I really like under take the order. We have a couple forms that we use all the time. I love our one-page all products. Sally has done great paragraphs on all our products and placement now. So I expose with X39 and I follow up with the one page for people, and I just send it as a link, edit, copy, edit, paste, and you text it to people. And then I follow up with a pricing form, which is really the order form. And I send this link, $149 retail, $119 to be a preferred customer, and then $99 on the X39 to keep your stem cells activating. We usually always move to a silver kit, which is $299. That's 3 X39s, or 1 X39 equals 2 of any other supportive patches. I like to tell folks, let's go into the silver kit for $299. And based on what's going on with you, I really like filling that silver kit now with 2 X39s, 2 Eons. Thank you, Dr. Stacy. With an X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. That's a great pain and repair kit. Or the detox kit would be 2 X39s, 1 Eon and 1 glutathione to keep your body detoxing. And then let's go on 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. From that order form, you take the order and then you need to get it in your back office in order for the company to ship it like Amazon and you make money. To do that, you take the order and then you just watch the video on how to put the order in. But if it's confusing, call your upline and ask them to help, or who else are you going to call? Jan Rand, she not only is a presidential director, but she runs all our logistics and gifting, and she does everything detailed for our team. Jan, if you could put your name, phone number, and email in chat, any of you can get a hold of her and she will be of service to you, because I also pay her full time to do that. Isn't that awesome? So then learn your compensation. If you do not know how to set up your pay portal, just click on the links. I remember Jan one time said to me, Marci, if everybody who joined this business just clicked on every link and looked at it, they would know how to run the business. So your homework is to do that. So once again, let's talk about the 4 sites now we use. StartX39now.com. What site is that? Our exposing site. StartX39biz, biz.com. What site is that? Our business site. Telegram. Why do we use Telegram? It's our testimonial site. We either send testimonials or invite people to look at them. And our replicating site is how we send product to folks and the company pays us a thank you check for doing it. I use those 4 sites over and over and over again. So now let's talk about how I go into the follow-up and the close. I'm going to do this, Bob, in 8 minutes and then pass it to you. So don't you worry, it's coming. All right, so let's go ahead and share screen on that. So once again, for follow-up on the close, all you're going to do is go to StartX39biz.com under the, under the tab, the system. Now, I also break it down, patch 3 a day, ask the question, share the link. You get that, join the Telegram to share testimonials, give a gift, follow up, take the order, which is the close, right? So all of those steps are really the steps that we do in the 333 Ask, Share, Give. But all of them is also on the first document under understand the system. So I like to go here just to see the whole system. And last week we basically trained on patch 3 a day, which was we created, remember the list of 10 people you like that you want to give a gift to, right? And then we asked the question, what's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with, what do you know about stem cell, right? Then remember, we shared a quick testimonial, 20 seconds, could be as much as 2 minutes. We share a link. Now you can see I've changed this to startx39now.com, and we give a gift. We use startx39now.com to pre-qualify them to make sure they're worthy of the gift. Please do not take your Rolodex out and send 100 gifts to everyone you send Christmas cards to. That would not be a good use of your money, okay? So now that we've done that, right, the gift has gone out, right? Because we've already done the patch 3 a day. So what's the follow-up? Well, it's really not that hard. You follow up as the gift is coming to them. A lot of people say, well, I followed up and they said they didn't feel anything and they don't want to buy. I say to you 2 things. Number 1, you didn't follow up as they're using the patches. Number 2, you didn't handle the follow-up to deal with the objection of I don't feel anything as they're wearing the patches. So I'm going to tell you right now that follow-up must be happening as they're receiving the gift. When you work in the office with me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you send a gift out on Monday, you come back to the office next Monday, you're following up on the gift. It's perfect timing. That's why we did it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every week, so that you have your gift, your follow-up, and your close, and you're doing that over and over and over again every time. So what's the follow-up? Hey, Jan, did you get your patches in the mail? Oh, I did. Well, did you put them on? No. Some people tell me when they call, well, they wouldn't put them on. And I said, what do you mean they wouldn't put them on? Well, they keep telling me they're putting them on and they never do. You make it an experience. Go get the patches now. Where are they? Oh, they're in the kitchen drawer. Go to the kitchen now, Sally, and open up the drawer and take them out. You're getting them now, right? Yes, I am. And then I have my patches right there with them. And I say, great, let's open one up. They're sticky like a Band-Aid. You just stick it right below the back of your neck, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Let me explain the technology that you're putting on your body. And I read the envelope from startx39biz.com. It's right there. You just read it. Or you can also read the business card because it's even easier to read. So I say, Jan, and I'm reading the business card. Jan, X39 activates your own stem cells using a wearable light technology. Did you know stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable? They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, just like when you're 20. But here's the thing, they've all gone dormant. They're not dead, but they're dormant. So let's go ahead and get those stem cells activating again so you can repair and be young again. And look at us. All of us that have been doing this for 3 years, you cannot deny, I'm 55 and I do not look it. This is totally stem cells. And this is what's happening to all of us. I just give this example. So Sally, put this on your neck, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Enjoy wearing them. Oh, but you know, I know I'm not going to feel anything, or I've worn one, but then I quit wearing the other ones because I didn't feel anything. That's an objection. People that have objections and questions, that's awesome because it means they're interested. It's when they just say nothing that you've lost them. So you say this in the objection handling, feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. And then I found when you activate those dormant stem cells, they act like a hummingbird and they go first to what you need to have repaired to live, and then to what you feel. And it's going to fix the first thing you need first, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. And I don't know if what you need to have fixed first, but your body knows. That's why the owner of the company, David Schmidt, allowed for a 30-day money-back guarantee, no risk. So let's get that silver kit for you right now and give you a full 30 days. Only $2.99. Let's fill it with the X39. And you know, you got that bad knee with a lot of inflammation in it. So let's add Eon to it because that stops inflammation, and those two will work great for you. Your address is, boom, there we went. So that's basically a way that you can do follow up. And that's right here. But there is a little bit more to follow up. And I just taught you the basic, but a little higher would be this. You ready? Jan, what's really going on with you? Oh, you have that blood foot. All the freaking blood goes to your foot. It's fully inflamed. My friend had the same issue. May I send you a testimonial about that? Why, sure, Marci. So what do? I write myself a little note, send her a testimonial. Where am I going to go get that? From our testimonials at BeActivating Testimonials only. By goodness, we have 3,000 of them. Would you like to come to a patching podcast to hear real people with real issues? Oh, you do? Well, we have one on Monday or Tuesday. What day works for you? Tuesday, great. You send it to her because we do patching podcasts 5 days a week. Well, based on you having that issue with your foot, I believe X39, the stem cell patch, and Eon for inflammation would be really good for you. May I send you the one page of all our products so you can review it? Oh, yes. Great. And can I send you the order form or not order, I actually call it the pricing form so you can see pricing. They're really only like about $100 a month, or you could get a silver kit that gives you a mix and match for $2.99. Can I bring that to you for your review? Absolutely you can. Great. I'm going to go get those for you now. And I'll text it to you. So then what do? I text her the information I promised her because what am I? I'm of service. So what am I going to text her? I'm going to go to the invite to podcast and I'm going to go look for Tuesday because that's when she wanted to go. And I'm going to edit, copy, edit, paste this and send it to her. I just grab it with my finger on my phone. I created startx39biz.com so you can use it with your phone. Edit, copy, edit, paste. I created that site for 3 reasons. So I could text and talk easy with people, so that I could train on it, and so that I could send links easy to people, and so I could print off the links without having to go to a computer database over and over and over again. I hate emails and loading PDFs. Hence, I created this so I didn't have to do that anymore. So then, oh, you want a testimonial on blood feet. Well, let me go take a look at that for you. And I go to Telegram and I go to, what do I go to? I go to testimonial only and I grab a testimonial for her. Oh, and the one sheet, because I want you to know more about Eon as well. So you go to take the order, tab 9, and you would grab the link of the one sheet and you just text it to her. And lastly, I would say, let me send you our pricing so you can see that. And I send that to her. That's it. I sent her 4 links. Do you guys know I do my business with 5 links? StartX39now.com is my exposing link. My follow-up links are a testimonial, an invite to podcast, the one page, and the order form, which I call the price list. I just use those 5 things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's how I've built my business. So if you want to build your business to $1 million business, my suggestion is use my 5 links because they work. So now, how does the follow-up work? Well, once again, now that I sent all those links, the follow-up is easy. I'm just going to call Jan and say, hey, did you take a look at the testimonial I sent you? Oh, Marci, it was amazing. I know. Did you take a look at the patching podcast I sent you? I didn't have time to go. No problem, no guilt. Did you take a look at the one page? Marci, I did. I like that Eon, and that glutathione looked amazing for detox. I know. Did you look at the price list? I did. What's that $2.99 thing mean? No problem. Let's talk about that. Go to your phone. I texted you all of those. Let's open up the link so we can talk about it. Okay, let's do that. And so then I go back to my script and I go back to what? hold on, sorry. The system, and I go to my close. Here it is. I just added this. This is new. You guys, I have so much fun creating. You have no idea. I take the order. I get my little order form. It looks like that. I have 10 of them printed. And I say, you can buy a 1 month supply. One X39 sleeve will retail at $149. Or you can get an X39 sleeve monthly as a preferred customer for $119. I like the silver kit for $299, and you can fill it with 4 sleeves of your choosing. This is a retail value of $436. And guess what? There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. I recommend either the paint and repair kit, 2 X39 stem cell activation, 1 Eon, and 1 Ice Wave. Or the detox kit, 2 X39, 1 Eon, and 1 glutathione. These packs get your sleeves down to $74 a sleeve. Then, of course, I recommend 1 X39 on auto ship the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Perfect, your address is. Then fill out the paper order form by going to tab 9 and take the order. So today, from me, you've learned about our backbone. You learned about the sites I like. You learned about how to follow up and how to close and the links I use to do that. With that, let me stop share screen, and Bob, I'm sending it to you. Are you there, Bob? There you are.
Unmute. Now
There
I
you are.
understand.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much, Marci. First thing I want to, hi, everybody, by the way. Hi. I'm glad you're all here. The first thing I want to say is this. If you are new here, or if you've been here 2 years, like Amy and I want to tell you how fortunate you are to have Marci and Peter. If you've never done this type of business before, and Amy and I have been doing it, I think, and I don't know, I'd have to ask Amy, but I've been doing it 35 years. In 35 years, I've never met anyone like Peter and Marci. No one. Amy and I giggle all the time because when we came here, everything was done for us. Marci had laid out, I know Peter had a little bit to do with it, but Marci had laid out this perfect thing for us. And Peter, of course, I'm joking, but they put this together. All we had to do is walk in here and begin. And Amy and I have had some success, but I had personally 15 years of failure in network marketing before I started. I never made any money. I didn't know how to do anything. I had no mentor. We come here, we have Peter and Marci. We make, what do we make, Marci? SP something.
PD, your senior presidential director, the highest in the company, Bob Campbell.
Yes, and we did it in 2 years. I mean, Amy did it, but she dragged me along with her. But the whole point is, you guys don't know how fortunate you are to have people of integrity, honesty, and hardworking like Peter and Marci. You don't know. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, got that out of the way. Now, I don't know what to go over here other than, Marci, I'm going to send Jan Rand our script that Amy and I use, and so she can put it on there too. And then it'll be verbatim, if that's okay.
Yes,
So,
and I think I might have the script on Start X39 Biz already. Do you want me to, you want to see if it's what you
well,
want?
not right now, but we'll go look at it, but we've added on beginning to how to close.
Oh, that's wonderful. So the answer is yes, we do need that. Send that to both Jan and I, and we will update the site with that. Thank you.
Okay, good deal. So here's what we do, guys. And I want to share this with you. Amy and I say this all the time. You can start telling people about this. I want you to know people's attention span is very short. And on top of that, they don't listen. People don't listen. We're all guilty of that. I'm guilty of it. Amy's guilty of it. But Amy and I always say, people don't listen. We told them that. They just don't listen. You know, that's our frustration. We love it. We love everybody, but we joke about it. So because people don't listen, the more you tell them and you keep going on and on, the less they listen, until they're going to get so tired of listening to you, you've lost them completely. So the reason we say that is Amy and I have learned that you keep this short, the contact short and sweet. Here's how it goes. We say, if I call somebody that I haven't talked to since high school, which is a long time ago, I'd still say, hey, what's going on with you? Which is a perfect line for Marci. Don't say how you doing, what's new, because they're conditioned to answer you. They could be on their deathbed and say, if you say how you doing, they're going to go, I'm okay. But when you say what's going on with you, chances are they're actually going to tell you, because it's a little bit different verbiage, and everything that we do is verbiage. So you say that, they're going to tell you. And even if they don't tell you, you're going to tell them, well, they're going to probably ask you what's been going on with you. And then that's the perfect opportunity. And if somebody asks me that, I say, well, I finally found something to help me with. And I go through it. That's when I tell my testimonial, my sleep issues, my energy issues, my prostate issues, my pain for over almost 50 years, every day of my life. I tell them about all of that. And you can use, if you don't have your own testimonial, you can use mine. You can use Marci's. You can use anybody's testimonial that you find on Telegram. So you can, it's that way. And if you listen to all of our podcasts, oh my gosh. And the fact that Marci and Peter came up with this idea of doing 5 podcasts Monday through Friday for your benefit or our benefit, that's amazing, guys. So anyway, if you will just give of yourself 2.5 hours during the week, that's 5 podcasts, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're going to hear every testimonial on the face of the planet. And so when you hear somebody say, I have this or that, even if you don't know them and you overhear them, you can say, excuse me, may I interrupt you? I couldn't help but overhear that you are having sciatic problems. And they're going to say, yes. And I say, listen, I finally found something to help with that. In fact, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. And they're going to say, well, what did you find? And the key words there are, I finally found something. And they're going to say, what did you find? And you're going to say what Peter always says. What do you know about stem cells? They're going to tell you. Doesn't matter what they say. So the first statement is, I finally found something to help me with. The second statement is, what do you know about stem cells? The third one is, have you heard about the latest technology in stem cells? And they all will say no. And that's what you want them to say. By the way, thank you, Andy DeCoker, for putting the words latest technology together. And the importance of that, guys, is this. On the news, almost every day, you will hear them say the latest technology now helps astronauts to do this. The latest technology now helps ball players do this. Scientists do this. The key words are latest technology that resonates with the subconscious mind. And I'm going to go back a step because I'm going to explain why you say I finally found instead of saying I found. If you say I found, it does not work. If you say I finally found, it does. And the reason we give, that Amy and I give, is this. Have you ever misplaced your car keys or your cell phone? And what is the emotion that runs through you when you can't find them? It's not good. It's anxiety. It sometimes becomes anger. That emotion never leaves you. But what is the emotion when you finally find your car keys and your cell phone? It's elation, right, Marci? It's elation. And that never leaves your subconscious either. So when you say to somebody, I finally found, they don't know why, but it triggers a very positive emotion in their subconscious and makes them want to listen to what you have to say next. I finally found something to help me with. Oh, really? What did you find? Peter Slime, what do you know about stem cells? Then they're going to answer you, doesn't matter. Then you're going to say, have you heard about the latest technology in stem cell activation? Latest technology, guys, grabs them again. Latest technology. And then you say to them, they're going to say no. And you're going to say, I'll send you some information. If you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. If you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. Don't ask for permission to send them the information. You just come out and say, I'm going to send you some information. If you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. Now, here's why you say, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. If you don't, when they get the information, they're going to go search it on the internet. But if you say to them, if you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. What they hear is, if I don't get back to Peter or Marci, I'm not getting it wholesale. That stops them from looking through the internet. Okay. So that's the whole script. That's all we use. Then we say at the end of saying, if you, I'm going to send you some information. If you like what you see, I'm going to show you how to get it wholesale, or I'll help you to get it wholesale. Then you say, you want me to call you back tonight, later tonight, or tomorrow night? You always give two choices. People are conditioned to choose when you give them two choices. It all starts in grade school, guys, when the teachers start giving us choices. So you know you have to pick one. If you don't, you'll get in trouble. So when you say, would you rather me call you back tonight or tomorrow night? They will tell you. They'll pick one. If they say tomorrow night, okay, what's a better time for you? And now you're going to use the times that work for you. So you're going to, I always say, does 6 o'clock work better for you or 8 p.m.? Which works better? Again, two choices, always two choices. They will pick one. And if they don't like 6 or 8, they're going to say, how about 7:30? And of course, you're going to say, sure. So you make sure now they have a set time that they are expecting you to call them back. When you call them back, here's what you ask. What did you like best about what you saw? What did you like best about what you saw? You don't say, what'd you think? What'd you like? What did you like best about what you saw? Whatever they answer, guys, that's what you concentrate on. So when you do the three-way phone call with whomever, whether you're working with your upline director or your presidential or senior director, it doesn't make any difference. Because when you put them on the phone with that individual you're working with, you're going to say, I just talked to Wendy, and Wendy said that she liked this best about what she saw. Okay. So now your upline will focus on that and say, yeah, Wendy, that was amazing, wasn't it? We're going to confirm how smart they are, because face it, everything that on there, if you like it, you're smart. It's sharp. You're sharp. So that's what we're going to focus on. Then I go through, by the way, I say, they use a lot of times I ask you, what's it cost? Don't panic, guys, because I want y'all to know this. When my knee had to be replaced, my second knee, I went to a stem cell therapy place. They wanted $8,000 to inject my knee, $8,000. And then they said, by the way, it works less than half the time. And oh yeah, if it does work, within 5 to 6 months, you'll have to come back and get another $8,000 shot. That $16,000 only works for that one knee, and it may not work at all. So if you have any qualms about saying, I say this, Amy and I both say this, we go, when they ask the price, we go, that's the best part. And you can tell them the story about my knee. And we say this, we say, it's $150 retail. And people generally are okay with that. But we have a little better plan. It's you pay $19.95 one time, and that allows you to get the product for $99.95 a month, $3.33 a day. You could less than a cup of coffee. And so they'll go, oh, wow. So it's all about verbiage. You say that's the best part. And okay, then that must be the best part. So once you've done that, then I say to people, by the way, Wendy, would you be the type of person who, when you get your patches, you start to feel better and your health comes back, would you be the type of person to share this with others? So when you get your patches, you start to feel better and your health comes back. Would you be the type of person to share this with others? Guys, I think that 99 or 95% of the people say yes to that. And then you simply say, well, then, and this is what Annie DeCoker does, that I think is brilliant. She says, well, let me show you how you can become, and Amy came up with this line, a wholesaler instead of a representative, a wholesaler with our company by sharing it with others. And when you do that, you can actually buy a 3-month supply all at one time or a 5-month supply. The more you buy, the better deal you get, the less expensive it is. And when you do that, you get your own website and you can become a wholesaler. So now when you tell somebody about this wonderful product and they want to try it, they can go to your website and order. The company facilitates everything, and then you get paid. That's it. They just deposit money in your account month after month after month after month, and you get it, so on. Now, you don't have to do that. Here's what I say after I say month, and I say month after month after month after month. I say it 4 times because people don't listen. And then I say, now you don't have to do that. You don't have to become a wholesaler. You can just remain a customer and you can still refer people, but now you can just refer them to me because I'm not turning down the money. Now, what have I done? I've just told them there's money for you here. And if you don't take advantage of this, you can still do the referral. Just let me take your money. Guys, people don't like that for some reason. So that's what Amy and I do. And we do it time after time after time. And I've mentioned Annie DeCoker a few times. And I want to say this. One of the ways to manage people's expectations when they say, oh, I have to wear it every day and I have to wear it for more than a week. Well, typically, we have seen that half the people, and this is what Annie came up with, I think it's brilliant. She says half the people see results in 3 to 6 weeks. The other half in 3 to 6 months. My friend Bob Campbell took 7 months for his pain to go away, but he's 70 years old. So the founder of this wonderful product recommends that you give it a try for a month for every 10 years or every decade you've been alive. And for Bob, who is 72, it completely took all his pain away by the 7th month. And he'd been in pain for over 40 years. So now you manage their expectations. By the way, when you say, well, what we've seen is traditionally half the people see results in 3 to 6 weeks. What they hear is, I'm going to be on this more than a month. That's why Annie used that line. So if you notice, I refer to Amy and Annie a bit because women, no offense, men, women are sharper in this business than men are. I follow what Amy tells me to do. And by gosh, it works. It worked. Now, I will tell you this about Annie DeCoker. Don't share this with anyone. It's just for the 180 people on this line. So, no, but Annie did not use our script in the beginning because she had managed 2 health food stores and natural health. So she knew everything about health there was. So, and she won't be too mad at me about telling this. She went a month and a half without ever using the script. And guess how many customers and representatives or wholesalers that Annie signed up without using that script for a month and a half? The answer, 0. But Annie then, the reason she didn't use the script is she didn't want me to be right. And she'll tell you that because we have this antagonistic relationship. But when Annie started to use the patch, I don't know if y'all know this, but Annie is a presidential director. So she went from nobody for a month and a half to presidential director in 2 years. Amazing. That's the power of verbiage and wording. And one thing Peter said in the beginning, we don't want you to change your personality, but I want to recommend this to you. Change your personality a little bit to use that script verbatim. Don't change one word. It's psychologically written to tap into the subconscious mind of everyone you're speaking to for their benefit, not for our benefit. We're not trying to sell them. I say this all the time. You have to excuse me, but Amy said within the first 10 days, my energy level doubled and I was always dragging butt. And she has fibromyalgia. And within the first 7 to 10 days, her pain from her fibromyalgia was cut in half. And she grabbed me by the throat and said, if we don't share this with people, Bob, it is criminal. You have an obligation, if you know about this, to share it with everyone, everybody, because there's nothing like it in the world. Nothing. So that's me. I'm done. I hope that helps.
Wow. What a training. Okay, so Bob Campbell's script. I don't know about you guys, but I just took notes. I wrote the whole thing down. I hope you did too. But if you didn't, know that Kathy Coker will be putting the recording up in just 30 minutes, and Bob Campbell will be getting the script to Jan and I, and we will put that on the biz site under the system tab, the very first tab. Okay. What I love about Bob is that he takes the system and he gives you the language that really works. Bob, thank you. I mean, I have to say I got this. Have you heard about the latest technology on stem cells? Oh my God, it's beautiful. Or I'm going to show you how to be a wholesaler. Oh my God.
That's Amy and Annie. See, it's not me, but I'm smart enough to listen to what they tell me. So you have to be open-minded. You have to be open-minded enough. You know, at 72, granted, I am probably one of the smartest people on the face of the planet. No question. Yet I still listen. Amy's probably rolling her eyes. But I still listen to everybody. And then I pick up these tidbits from Amy and Annie that really solidified that script.
Well, what I love is that this team learns from everyone, and you should be incorporating what you learn from everyone and then making the twist that works for you. And I'm just so pleased that the leadership shares all their knowledge with all of us. So, you know, they say that professional network marketers never stop learning and taking notes. And that's true. So Bob, thank you so much for sharing. All of this information will be here for all of you. And the last 2 weeks, what did we do? We just trained you on the system, 333, ask, share, give. The last 2 weeks of training have been that. So go back and listen. Next week, we will be doing training on the compensation plan in the back office. So you are going to see how doing the 333 ask, share, give makes you money and how it works in your back office. We will go from how you input orders, how the orders generate the compensation plan, and how the money is made in the back office. So don't miss week 3. With that, we thank you so much for coming. We'll see you next week. Peter, anything you want to say to close? Oh, Bob, go ahead.
I wanted to say one last thing. So, so that you know, guys, this, as I said before, you have to be so blessed. We are all blessed with Peter and Marci. But the other thing is that I don't know anything about technology at all. I mean, Amy wants to strangle me. And by the way, if I ever come up missing, that's the
Call
person.
Amy.
Well, call the police and have them go to see Amy. So, because she wants to strangle me every other day. But anyway, but we have this wonderful relationship. We've been best friends for 25 years. So I listen to what she says. So anyway, you don't have to know anything about technology to actually become a presidential director. You really don't. If you use the information that Marci just laid out, and hopefully take what I laid out, that it's not from me, it's from everybody. I just happen to kind of put it all together. So anyway, thank you.
And I want to add this. I want to piggyback off this. There are a lot of sales trainings out there. There are a lot of network marketing, recruiting trainings out there. The one thing that we have here, it is just we have the direct messaging from real leaders, real builders that are on the field using this verbiage, using this message. So what you learn out there, you can learn everything out there, bring it back here and just apply what we teach here too, because these are hands-on direct messaging to learn how to directly talk the language. Does that make sense? So if you're gonna dance, make sure you dance the right way where people want to dance with you. And that's what this whole learning curve is, okay? So, and Marci and I and all the leaders here, all of us, notice we just, again, we have to keep it this simple, this manageable, because you are duplicating it through your teams. Always remember, it's not about you, it's about what comes out of your mouth that will duplicate that process, okay? Now, next week, not only are we gonna go into the compensation plan, I'm gonna go deep into the generational match, okay? We're gonna train heavily and show you the 3-3-3, but how to also build your 3 generations at the same time while you're learning and earning, okay? So all that will come into play. Bring your teams on next week. It's gonna be a really, really good compensation plan training next week, okay? So everyone, we love you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, Bob and Marci and everybody here today. Go ahead, enjoy your Saturday morning, and we'll see you Monday. Brand new testimonials. It is gonna be awesome. We're gonna kick off the week. So bye, everybody. Go have some fun.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye, Bob.
Bye.
Bye, Marci.
Bye, guys.
Everyone.
Bye,
Bye. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.